Oh, I got a joke. Okay. What kind of pencil do you find in the toilet? A number 2 pencil. That's good. Huh? Am I 40 or what? Hey, what's up, B3 family? Let's get this great workout in, guys. This is a fantastic, what we call a unilateral workout. So we're gonna focus on one side of the body, and it's a full body workout. It's gonna last about 20 minutes, so let's get at it, guys. The warm up, we've got 3 complex movements, so I want you to pay really close attention as Abby demonstrates. We're gonna go monster walk. It's 4 steps, and then kick out into a half burpee. You can also step out. Then you're gonna walk it back and kick out into that half burpee. We're gonna do that for 60 seconds. Then our second movement is a lateral high knee. So we're gonna do 3 high knees and then reach down and control slowly for that balance, because again, it's unilateral, all right? 60 seconds with that movement. And then we're gonna go into reverse lunge into a squat. When you reverse lunge, try to take a wider position so you can get right into your squat, all right? So first movement, we're back to the monster walk and half burpee, and we go in 3, 2, 1, let's get it, guys. So as you're walking, try to keep that chest up, try to drive those knees out. Be under control here, kick out. Again, this is a warm up, so don't try to kill it right now. Just try to get your body nice and loose. Good, under control. Now let's say kicking out is bothering you. You can step and back to that position, or you can just squat deeper. But if kicking out bothers you, you gotta get that figured out. There's an issue if you're unable to get down and get back up again. All right, guys, we've got 25 seconds. Now, as you're walking, keep that core nice and tight. Draw that belly button in. Good steps, under control. Knees are out. And you may notice I have no shoes on today. I love working out like this. You gotta try it if you haven't. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is where we hit those lateral high knees. 1, 2, 3, control, tap. 1, 2, 3, control, tap. If you find one side is a little bit more awkward, you probably have less mobility and stability on that side. That's my left side. Sometimes that's from a previous injury, or it could be your dominant side. That's usually tighter. Good, now make sure when you reach down, that knee is not falling in and caving in. We want to drive it out. Take your time with it. All right, 15 seconds, guys. Keep moving them. Good, you can get those knees up higher. Slow down, though, when you go to reach down. In 3, 2, 1, we hit those reverse lunges. Take that step back. Now, if you need to modify here, I want you to take a shallow lunge, shallow squat, or box squat and sit down on something. Good, keep them going. Get those legs nice and loose. And we've talked about the need to elevate the heels if you're having a forward lean, if you have limited ankle mobility. If you're not sure how to test ankle mobility, you're gonna hit a half kneeling position. You're gonna drive your knee forward over the little toes, keep the heel down, and you should be able to get 4 to 5 inches past your toe. That tells you have good mobility there. If you can't, then that is an area of weakness and tightness that needs to be fixed. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, we're gonna hit that half kneeling. I want you to create an angle here from your foot to your knee. Grab a dumbbell or some kind of weight, and we're gonna lean into it. Keep your chest up high, 3 to 5 second hold, and then release. Right now, what we're doing is we're opening up the hip, and we're stretching out the calf, and working on the ankle here. Now, a couple things you can do. You can take that foot way out. That's gonna be way more hip. I feel way more in the groin. Or you can bring it in and get a deeper ankle and calf stretch here. Whichever way you feel it the most, that's the way I want you to do it. You can always also hold the weight behind you Get you better thoracic extension. Oh man, Andy's showing. I'm so sorry about that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we switch to the other side. You ever notice how fancy I say 5? 5. You know what? There you go, guys. Good. Again, keep that chest up. Lean into it. Oh, yeah. Adjust that foot as needed. Don't let that knee collapse inward. Keep it out. I've got 30 seconds. Ooh. Feeling it. All right, 20 seconds left. Have you tried it behind you? Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, folks, get a towel ready, get a water bottle ready, and get your one dumbbell or kettlebell, and let's get ready to rock it out. Okay, guys, we are ready for blast number 1. Now, blast number 1 and blast number 2 are the exact same movements, and they're both 5-minute blasts. But blast 1, we work the left side of the body. Blast 2, we work the right side of the body. Now I want you to pay close attention to Abby because she's going to demonstrate several movements that we're going to perform 5 reps of each movement with the dumbbell. All right, ready? All right, so the very first movement is the swing. So when we swing a dumbbell, we want the same positioning with a neutral spine. We want to drive our hips back, and we're going to hike the dumbbell and then hip thrust up. So we're squeezing the glutes, tightening up right here. Pretend there's something there and you're squeezing. That's the end position for your swing. So 5 reps, then we go right into an RDL on that same side. So we're gonna reach down. Now you may lose your balance here. That's okay, you can tap the foot as needed, but we want a neutral spine and we wanna make sure the hips are not rotating out. We wanna square up our hips. That's the hardest part of this movement. Right after you finish 5 reps of the RDL, we're going right into a staggered row. We're gonna get 5 reps of our staggered row, bringing the elbow to the sky, and then we're going into a squat clean position. So we're going to clean it, then squat to the bottom. We're gonna clean that weight up and squat at the bottom. And then the final movement is the push press. We're gonna break those knees out, drive the dumbbell up. Break the knees out, drive the dumbbell up. We're gonna keep that routine going for the 5 minutes. So you're gonna get as many rounds as possible. All right, you ready to get it? Great work, here we go guys. We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, we start with that swing. I like to step away from the object so I can use gravity and momentum to take that swing in, but we're going left side. 1, 2, after I hit 5, remember I'm gonna hit that left RDL. Keeping the hips nice and square. That's the hardest part of this movement. Most people want to rotate out, we wanna square it up. That way our glute is doing a whole lot more work. Now you can even lift that knee. For some people, driving that knee up and then kicking that leg back helps them with their balance. Good, and we take it right into that stagger row position. That could be here or almost like a runner's pose. Then we go right into that squat clean. So when we clean it, we can clean from the outside or the inside. Either way is fine. I'm just gonna clean it up, squat, clean it up, squat. I even have a little jump when I do that. From the outside, that's fine too. And then that push press. Drive those knees out. Now if you have light weight, you need to really increase your tempo here. Make it very metabolic by going super fast. If your weight is heavy, you may have to rest a little bit. My goal is to try to hold on to this dumbbell for the entire 5 minutes if I can. How we doing over there, Abby? I love how she speaks up, you know, so everybody can hear. Oh my God, good, keep them going, guys. Fight for that balance, drive that big toe into the ground. Try to keep those hips square so that glute does a lot of the work here. keep that consistent breathing. When we flex the muscle, we breathe. So as I'm rowing, I bring that elbow to the sky, I exhale. All right, guys, we have hit the halfway mark. Got about 225 left now. So just keep grinding, keep moving. Now this is unilateral, so a lot of times when we scale, we take one dumbbell and we use both hands. If that's something you need to do, that's fine. However, we are losing the opportunity to address compensations and imbalances. That's one of the reasons why it's nice to work one side of the body. All right, guys, minute and 45. So let's try to keep grinding here. Once you get through that push press, try to stay with that dumbbell, hold on to it, go right into those swings. If I start from this position, I'm just going to hip hinge, neutral spine, and kick the hips up. Notice that dumbbell only goes as high as my hips make it go. If I'm real lazy with it, it's not going anywhere. But if I hip thrust and snap those hips, the dumbbell will go higher. All right, good control. Take your time here. Again, if you find driving that knee helps, drive it and kick that leg back. All right, we just made it to under a minute, guys, under a minute. Good, keep moving. All right, 30 seconds to go, guys. All right, made it to your final 15. Stay with it. 10 seconds to go, guys, come on. Let's count it down. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Nice job, abs. So, take 60 seconds. Then we're switching to the right side of the body, same movement. Okay, welcome to blast number 2. We're now switching to the right side of the body. Same movements. Really quickly, I'm gonna go through them again. We've got the swing, the Romanian deadlift, single leg, the row, the squat clean, and the push press. We start with the swing. Ready? All right, guys, we're going in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, step away from it, neutral spine, hike it back, hip thrust. Good, take it right in that RDL. Again, square up your hips, drive that leg back, and back up again. Now, if you need to, these are freshly painted. I don't really want to put my hand on the wall, but you can always use a wall for support to make sure that you're under control here. The movement's important, the balance is important, technique's the most important. So if you need to scaffold it just a little bit. But I notice I have more control on this side, even though I'm left-handed and left-footed. I have more control, more balance through my right foot. All right, here we go. Again, elbow to the sky, squeeze, pull with the elbow, not so much the hand. Good, keep them going. Even as I'm doing this push press, I'm gripping the ground with my feet. I'm trying to spread my toes as much as possible. This is where my balance comes from. This is where all my strength and foundation comes from, right down here. So take your shoes off, take your socks off, Look at your feet. Don't smell them, just look at them. All right, here we go. As we perform that RDL, really think about driving your weight back. A good technique is as if somebody was pulling that leg as it's coming up. That's gonna make your hips drive back. So drive those hips back. Kick a wall if you need to kick a wall. Like, don't like kick it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, touch it. All right, we hit that halfway point, guys. We got 2.5 to go. So keep moving, keep grinding. And when we hit that third blast, it's gonna be a lot of body weight balance. Here we go. Good, 2 minutes to go. Into that push press. Good, really use the legs there, guys. Don't just stand there and press with that shoulder. Get the legs involved, drive the knees out, shoot the weight up. Now, right now, I have to admit, we're both using pretty lightweight. So it's challenging. My heart rate's up. I'm sweating a little bit, but I'm not dying. If I had I don't know, a 45 in my hand, I'd be dying right now. So if you have more weight and you're not dying, get more weight. Challenge yourself. It's okay to have to break. You're gonna get a better workout. If you don't have a choice and you have lightweight, pick that tempo up. Really pick it up. I mean, I know we said 5 reps, but I modify things based on what I need. I may do 8 reps or 10 reps because I want a better cardiovascular workout since I don't have an option there. So don't ever feel limited, guys. There's so many ways to perform these workouts. There he goes talking again. All right, here we go. Gotta get that pull. And since I like to talk, another piece of advice is row every single day. Row, different types of rows. Dumbbell rows, barbell rows, landmine rows. Row, row, row your boat, row. Build that back up. All right, guys, you got 15 seconds. Let's keep moving. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Shake out that arm. Great work, guys. We've got one more blast left. It's a bodyweight blast. Take 60 seconds, get some water. Let's finish this thing off. All right, guys, we've made it to the final blast. Now, this is a bodyweight blast, and it is focused on balance. We have 5 movements. We're gonna do 5 reps on each side of the body. Now, some of the movements, you stay on that side for 5 and then switch. Some of them are alternating. So my suggestion is just in your brain, count to 10. Make it real simple. All right, we're gonna start off. Abby's gonna demonstrate the first movement. This is skaters. So we're hopping across, so pick an imaginary line, hop across it, and touch down. You're gonna do 10 reps. Then we're gonna go to a single leg squat hop. So you lift that leg up, you're gonna reach down and you're gonna hip hinge and bend at the knee and try to control your balance. You're gonna do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Then we're gonna go to a single arm half burpee. You're gonna put that arm in the center of your body and just kick out. Now you can step out, and if you need to scale it, just put both hands down, but you can do 5 with one arm, 5 on the other. Then we're gonna go to the knee drive. So we're gonna step back in a boxer position, drive that knee up, and crush that skull. 5 on one side, 5 on the other, and then we finish with cross body punches. So this is one where you just wanna count to 10. Got it? Yeah. All right, guys, get set up, get ready to go. We begin with skaters, and we start in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Now, if you need to scale the skate, just step and then focus on that balance. Reach down as low as you can. If you can touch the ground, touch the ground. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. We step, we touch the shin. We step, we touch the shin. You pick whatever way you can, scale it, but get it under control. Once you have it under control, see if you can incorporate that hop. All right, single leg squat hop. You may have to get rid of the hop, and that's okay. Our focus here is squatting down and reaching. Squatting down and reaching and keeping that knee out. But if you can squat down and hop, add in that hop. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Get back at it, guys. Our goal is to fail. Our goal is to make mistakes so we can get better at it. You'll never know what you can do until you find out what you can't do, so keep working it. All right, then our knee drives. That should be fine for everybody's position, but I always get in a stagger stance, like a fighting stance, then drive that knee, but don't just stop here. Push the hips forward. Drive the knee with the hips coming forward and squeeze your glutes. All right, then cross body punches. I like to square up. A couple choices here. You can keep your feet planted as you punch across your body, or you can pivot. I like to pivot at the ankle and work that pivot motion. Okay, I was able to talk for 1 minute and 20 seconds and not do any work. Genius. All right, let's do it. That's too much silence. Can't do it. It's too much silence. There you go. You'll notice sometimes on this leg, that knee wants to fall in. All right, so what do? I control it. I stop, control it, and then touch down. All right, let's get those single leg squat hops. That's what it feels like. Have you tried it with your arms? You're messing up. You're missing out. There it is. See how much higher you get? All right, now I'm actually doing it. Like I don't know why. Okay. Good, under control. Watch that knee. Yep, now I can't stop doing the arms. Okay. All right, remember, in the center for that half burpee. We can modify it by stepping and then walk it back up and hop at the top. Every time I say hop at the top, I always think of Dr. Seuss constantly. I think he has a book called Hop on Pop. All right, guys, we're under 2 minutes. Keep it going. All right, into those knee drives. The whole purpose here is the heart rate, but it's controlling your feet. Can't say it enough. Take those running shoes off. Use training shoes. Go barefoot. All right, guys, 75 seconds. All right, we made it under a minute. Good, keep grinding, guys, come on. We're almost there. All right, 30 seconds remain. Come on, stay in a rhythm, guys. Keep working, keep working. Hopefully your balance is getting more and more under control here. You're getting more comfortable with the movements. If you're not, then you now know what you need to conquer. You know where your focus needs to be. Too many times we're focused on cardio and strength training, and we're never focused on stability and mobility, which is so important. All right, guys, you got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Great job, everybody. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let us know what you love and what we can do to improve your experience. Have a great day.